What's up everyone, OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about why I was completely wrong about Link in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So let me go ahead and give you guys a little bit of backstory first about this and what I had to say about him. Then we'll get into why Link is actually pretty good in the game. So about a week or so ago, people were asking me questions on my live stream about what I think with this character and tier lists and all of that. And I stated that Link is garbage. And those were my words exactly, is that Link is kind of garbage in the game. And this was before I really even put any time in with Link, and even before I even watched other people kind of like the tournament competitors and all of that with him. So recently there was the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Smash Conference United tournament down there in Florida, and there is a player that has years of research apparently with Link, and that is Salem. He is Liquid Salem, actually. He's sponsored by Team Liquid. Very good player in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Very good player in Brawl. Has been around for a very long time when it comes to the competitive scene, and he picked up Link, and he actually got third place at this tournament and showed me things with Link that I had never seen before. Even with other Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournaments where I watched pools play and I watched other people use Link, this guy came out there and showed us so many different things with Link that really just blew me away. So it completely changed my mind with Link. And then I went on Twitter, and I'm just going to tell you guys everything here, and I said, you know what? I have to pick up Link now. You know, I'm going to go ahead and try out Link in this game, in addition to picking up characters like Peach and also Ike as well. We'll talk about those characters in a separate video. I did lab up Ike after MKLeo won the Smash Conference, and yes, he's really good as well. But we're talking about Link here. And the thing about Link, let's go ahead and get into some of his specials and why he's so good. And once again, I'm terribly sorry about saying that Link was garbage. I was completely wrong about that. We're going to talk about it. I labbed Link last night in terms of my live stream. I was playing against other players, and I had some pretty good success when it comes to it. And I'll probably get him to Elite Smash sometime this week. So what I like about Link specials, right? Link has some pretty cool things that he can do. Now, this up B special coming back to the stage is pretty gimpable, right? Especially in this game, people can get you with turn-ups or get you with different types of items and things like that. But at the same time, at least it has a hitbox all around it, and you don't have to like turn it around like some characters, like let's say, for example, Chrom or Ike or a character like that. So I do like how it kind of auto snaps to the ledge and gets you a nice hitbox all around. So at least that's good about it. But I think the biggest thing here with Link, what makes him such a good character or a technical character play outside of his other stuff when it comes to his specials, is the bomb that he has. The bomb that he has, it's not quite the same bomb as, let's say, Toon Link or Young Link, which I also did say that those characters are way better than the regular Link, and I'm sorry about that as well. I don't think so after playing him more and after seeing what some other characters can do. But the bomb, you actually detonate it yourself, so it really sets up some technical play, almost like a Snake type of character with some C4 and everything, and you can get some nasty combos with it if you just kind of like put it on a ledge, or you put it somewhere and then you hit them, or you throw them into it and then you detonate the bomb. And the interesting thing about this that some people don't know is that when you're holding the bomb, you can't detonate it. The same thing goes for the other character as well. While they're holding the bomb, you can't detonate it as well. So it really creates this sense of, when is that bomb going to be detonated if you place it somewhere? Almost kind of like scary, right? And I think that that actually helps out Link more so than the opponent, even though the opponent can pick up the bomb as well, because you have control of that and you can really set things up, and that bomb can kill. It's really good for edge guarding, and that's another thing about this game, because you can't spam air dodges. There's a lot of lag after you do an air dodge off of stage, and some characters just can't get back in time. And with those bombs, you can really put the fear in people and edge guarding, getting bomb kills off of the stage. And I think that's what makes Link really good, especially in this game. Because of that, you can throw that bomb out there, you can detonate it when you want to detonate it. So that creates just that fear of edge guarding that the other Links don't have, and actually makes them super good in this game. And that's probably my favorite special, but the bomb to me is really key in playing Link, and I learned that very early, even though I just picked him up recently. Now let's talk about some of his normal moves. We'll talk about his ground jab, also his aerials as well, some of the other stuff that he has. He has a lot less landing lag than he's had before in the past, and that was one of the things that I didn't like about Link, is that his aerials and some of his moves just kind of just took forever, right? Or there'd be a lot of lag after you do them. But Link packs a punch. Like, he packs a punch in pretty much everything he has. His dash attack, so if you're running and then you do his attack, it's kind of slow, but it's like an overarching kind of sword slash, so you can get kills from that. Also, his fair, which is a forward air, so you jump up into the air, press forward and A. There's like a little combo blade twist, you know, that he does, and that can kill as well. Really nice hitboxes on that. If you also look at his up air, that sword that just sticks the sword up there, and it stays out for a long time, so that's good because you have a long hitbox, you know, to where you can catch enemies. Maybe even if they try to maneuver, get out of the way, that sword just stays up there and you can kind of adjust yourself as well. So I like that as well. His down air is his down air, and once you hit them, it kind of bounces a little bit, so it gives you a little bit of leeway if you hit on shield and things like that to kind of maneuver, maybe avoid the punish. So I do like that as well. So his fairs and his dares and his nair is actually really good, and like I said, a lot less landing lag that we've seen in previous Smash Brothers games. I think his back air is also really good too. The double kicks, that has pretty much like no landing lag, right? Like auto cancels as soon as you come down, and I like that. You can kind of just zone people out a little bit when you're not talking about the specials, right? Obviously his bows and arrows, his boomerang, all of that stuff is really good, and I actually want to talk a little bit more about that. I didn't discuss his boomerang and his bombs a little bit more and what you can do with that, but yeah, his fairs, his nairs, dares, all of that stuff is really good. His jab is also really good as well. His up tilt and his down tilts are good. You can kind of combo a bit off of throws with like a down throw to up tilt, so really good when it comes to all of that. But also kind of going back to his specials just a little bit, I really do love his boomerang. His boomerang, it's just one of those annoying things that you have to deal with, almost like Wolf's laser, right? Wolf's laser is extremely annoying in this game in competitive play, because you know what Wolf players are going to do? Boom, they're just going to shoot that laser, shoot that laser. Same thing with Link. Link has the bow and arrow, Link has the bombs, Link has the boomerang, so you can even take it to where like you can like throw a bomb, right? This is something that I saw Salem do quite a bit, and something that I need to pick up doing a little bit more. You kind of throw the bomb out there midway, right? Midway on the stage, and then like you use the boomerang or you use an arrow to shoot the bomb, and then you detonate it because they're not expecting that. They're expecting you to shoot you with the arrow, right? Or the boomerang, it's not going to hit them, but you really meant to hit the bomb to hit them. Like you can even set it up to where it's like an edge guard, right? You throw the bomb and it's at the very edge of the stage, and then you use the boomerang or the arrow to kind of push it a bit and then detonate. So I mean, there's a lot of cool things that you can do with the specials linking up as well. So Link just has so many different tools. Yes, he's a bit more technical, right? All of these things take a little bit more time to master, and I'm nowhere near at the level of Salem or anything like that, but I can see the potential enough for me to want to pick him up, because I've always wanted Link to be good in a Smash Brothers game. Like, I love Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda is a great franchise. Breath of the Wild is my favorite Legend of Zelda game of all time, so I was really hoping that Link would be good in this game. And at first, once again, like, I was wrong on that, but yes, he's actually really good. This might be his best version ever. This might be the best Link ever in a Super Smash Brothers game. But I think probably the key to me really liking Link more so than anything in this, and I know grabs aren't as good, but he doesn't have a tether grab. I am not a fan of tether grabs at all. I just don't like him. Yes, his recovery maybe not as good, right? Because you don't have that tether. Tether recoveries can be really good, but it's just one of those things to where just having a standard grab and not have to worry about the huge amounts of lag, or like when you shoot out the tether grab and then you have to pull back in with the chain shot and all that. Not having to worry about that is actually just like a sigh of relief for someone like me. I do like grabbing people, and although grabs have been nerfed, you still can get some sick stuff off of grabs, especially with the bombs with Link in this game. So I'm really excited about no tether grab for Link. So I was 100% wrong about this character first and foremost, and I think that's what we're going to see going forward with a lot of these characters. And when I break down some of the other characters out there, you're going to see a lot of people say, oh, well, this character wasn't as good, or this character was super good. And as time goes on and more competitive play comes out, you're going to start realizing that tier lists and all these different things that people have put out might not be so right, because this game is just nuts. There's so many characters, there's so many different matchups that need to be labbed. There's no way that we can get it done in a month with really only a few weeks of high-level competitive play under our belts. So it's one of those things going forward, especially with a character like Link, the characters that weren't good in the last game, but then people are still figuring out things in this game. I think we're going to find out a lot about different characters like that going forward. So really excited to see Link really good in this game. I was completely wrong about Link, and I definitely want to use him more, but kind of going forward and why you should pick up Link. If you're someone who wants to try out Link and you feel that you can kind of put in some work with him, I highly suggest going into the training mode, labbing him up, seeing what you can do, trying out all the different bombs and the nairs and the fairs, dares, back airs, all that stuff. Try it out and see if you like him, because I wasn't necessarily even looking to try out Link until I saw that play with Salem and everything like that. I'm like, man, he might fit my play style. I like when you can grab, then you can follow that up with something, right? I love characters that have regular grabs. I do like projectile-based characters, but also characters that are very strong in front as well, and Link kind of has all of those tools. He does have some weaknesses, right? The recovery, that can be a weakness, just trying to get back onto the stage. There can be some issues there. There's also some other things, like some of his smash attacks, you know, and things like that, but he is super strong in this game. I mean, you're never gonna lack kill power when it comes to Link, so I do like that, and especially in this game with how like the movement is and the speed of the game, kind of how fast the knockback is, Link can really put in a lot of work. So what do you guys think about Link, and what do you guys think about my character breakdown here? Are you guys planning on picking him up? And once again, I'm terribly sorry to all of my Legend of Zelda Link fans out there, especially my Breath of the Wild fans out there. Really sorry about that. I was completely wrong about Link, but now that I've pretty much picked him up, I think it's going to be one of my side mains that I do have, maybe even my main at some point. Who knows? I got to keep playing the game. So what do you guys think about Link, and what character do you guys want me to talk about next? Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for this RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the gym for the next video. Peace!